Hi, so this is your workout. What we're going to do is we're going to go through your warm up and then go through one set of your 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Then you can repeat this video as many times as you want, 3 to 4 times if you wish, but 2 to 3 times is absolutely perfect. Once you've got into the flow of it, you don't have to use the video, you can just use your own timer. So first things first, we're going to go for the warm-up. So with the warm-up, we just want to get moving, loosen up. So make sure that we're sort of nice and loose. We've got a drink on hand as well. I'm using the mat and no shoes. Obviously, depending on where you are, you can use the mat, you can be in trainers, whatever feels right for you. So we're going to start with marching for 1 minute. When we're ready, let's go. So we're going to march, knees up, looking for about as high as the hips, but this might vary different days. With the arms, we can get a nice swing in as well. This feels good. We stay here. If we're low energy, we might bring the knees a little lower. This is what we're aiming for. Nice little bounce, but no high impact. So we're not going for jumping. We're just keeping the knees moving. Already over halfway. Keep it going. And we can put a little bit of music on. Do what feels right. Lovely. We've got 10 seconds left. Keep it going. See how this all feels. Whew. Take a note of the body. And we're done. Okay, quick shake it off. Give the hips a little movement. Depending on our stiffness levels, we might just want to roll the shoulders, etc. Shake it off. And then we're going to come in to arm circle. So we're going to get the upper body a little warmer. So when we're ready, let's start circling the arms. So if I turn to the side, you'll see they're not big circles, just circling. And you can go forward and then back. You can change it up. We can be still in the legs, or if you feel like it, nice little walk. Knees don't need to come up super high. Obviously, if we're having an energetic day, we might bring the march in again for the arms. But see where we're at. Working to our level. Already over halfway. Feeling nice and warm. Check in with the breath. We can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep that nervous system nice and balanced while we warm up. Lovely, nearly there. Always drop the arms if we need to. Just warming up. And we're done. Whew. Shake it off again. Give yourself a little twist around if we want to. Let the heart rate settle so we're not trying to burn off anything right now. Warming up. And then we're going to go in for a nice light squat. So we want feet about hip distance. Toes slightly turned out so that the knees are going to bend in line with the toes. When we're ready, let's go. So we're not going for super low. It can be just a nice little bend. Again, with the arms, we can bring them in so they bend up as we go down. Or we might just pop the hand on the heart. See where we are. Just keep it moving. Oh, slow, steady breaths here. Oh. Perfect, lovely. Oh, nearly there. If it's feeling a bit much, just reduce the range. We're still feeling energetic. Go right down. Nearly there. Okay, lovely. And you're done. So that is your warm-up. So Do feel free to pause the video, have a little drink, let the heart rate settle down for a moment. We want to make sure that the heart rate is elevated through the rest of this exercise. So if I was trying to talk to you, it would be, oh, maybe I can talk. Oh, I'm a little out of breath. We want the effort level to be around a 3, edging into the 4. If we're getting into 5, we're probably working a little bit too hard, because just while we get started, we want to make sure that we're not burning out the nervous system, we're still enjoying ourselves, and we're not prone to injury. So take a little sip of the drink, and then we're going to move in to our exercises. Let me grab a little bit of weight. So I'm going to use the little dumbbells here, because I know you said you had some at home. All of these exercises that we're going to do can be done without weights, but we're going to bring them in if and when we want to. So I've got a little 10 kilogram here. We can have a little play around with heaviness. Again, we're looking for around a 3 to 4 effort level. If the weights are too heavy right now, we're going to be pushing ourselves too hard. So let's be mindful of body. Okay. What we're going to do is a 30-second on, 30-second off rotation. So this means we keep the energy nice and high. We're having a controlled rest, which is where the muscles are going to recover, and that's going to keep us sort of nice and limber. It's going to stop us from burning out. And we're going to go through the whole of the exercises. So we've got legs and we've got arms. Then we finish with abs. I have a timer that is going to be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I will show you this timer as well. When you are ready, we're going to get going. So I'm going to press play. This is 10 seconds just to get ready. And we're starting with our squats. So with or without weights. Lovely. So if we've got weights, we're going to hold them into the chest. This is where we're going. Nice, slow, steady. We want to come down, and as we come up, little squeeze of the glutes. Now, it doesn't matter how slow we're going. We just want nice, good technique. Okay, nearly there. Okay, so this is our 30-second rest. Make sure we put the weights down. Don't stand around with the weights. Okay, we're going to go for glute bridge. We don't need the weights for this. Coming down to the mat. Feet hip distance apart. Nice, heavy spine on the floor. Comfortable head, gazing up to the sky. When we're ready, we're going to push the hips up to the sky, squeeze the glutes, bring it down. That's all we're doing. Pushing up, bringing it down. Little squeeze. And keep it moving. And again, if we feel like we're losing a little bit of traction, don't take it as high. We just want to keep going. Lovely. This is our 30-second rest. So make sure we're taking some nice breaths. We're moving about. We're not stagnating, lying on the floor. We're going for our side leg lift. So we're going to do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Now you can do these standing or lying down. We're going to try the lying down ones, and then I can always show you the standing ones. Bottom knee is bent, top leg is long. We're lifting the leg up as high as it will go. Again, nice, slow, steady movements. We can be a little bit lower with the body. We can be a little bit higher. Feel free to pop some cushioning underneath this bottom hip so it doesn't feel too uncomfortable. We're really getting in to the side here and the glutes. Lovely. Bring it in. Give those legs a little shimmy out. We go over to the other side. So get yourself comfy. Bottom knee is bent, top leg is long. The body has got a little bit of tension in it, so we're always using the abs to keep us upright, lifted. When we are ready, here we go. Let's lift the leg up. So you can rest the hand on the leg, the hip, you have the hand in front of you for a little bit more stability. We're going for as much range as we can get. If we start to lose, again, our traction and we're feeling a bit tired, go for smaller reps. Yeah. Woo. Don't need to always be big. Lovely. Oh, bring it in. Give it a little shake off. And then we're going to move into our arms. So we're going to go for push-ups, kneeling or on the wall. I'm going to go for kneeling here. We can cover on the wall together. So hands and knees coming into sort of a half plank position. Knees are behind the hips. Hands under the shoulders. We're having a little bend out of the elbows. They're going out away from the body. And again, we can be tiny, little movements here. We don't need to be going very far. Just keep it going. If you need to stop and shake off the wrists, stop and shake off the wrists. This is going to feel, it's going to feel, you're going to feel it. Give the wrists a little shake off. We're going for bicep curls next. So this is where we're probably going to want to use a little weight or a tin, a book. We can do it with no weights. It's all about keeping the tension rather than really loading up at weight at this stage. The bicep curls, we're going to start with the weights down by the hips, shoulders squeezing slightly together, and then we're going to curl the weight up. Bring it down. What we want to make sure of here is it's slow and steady. Even as we release, it's controlled. So we don't want to drop it down, throw it up. We want the tension. That's why we could do this without the weights and still feel some effectiveness. Tension. Beautiful. Shake it off again. Put down the weights. Whoa. Have a little breather. So then we're going to go for the rows. Now this is bent over rows. We're slightly bent over. The core is slightly engaged, so we're getting more bang for our buck here with the rows. We're going to start with the hands in front of the chest. And then as we pull back, we're going to squeeze the shoulders. So I'm going to turn, little bent over rows, squeezing it back. Keep the tummy engaged. So this is how we're going to protect the back, and we're going to work the abs. Little lift of the belly button in towards the spine. Again, keeping the tension. It's very easy to flop through this. Nice tension. Oh, lovely. Let's put down the weights. Give it a little shake off. And then we're going to move to our abs. We've done legs and arms already. Feeling fantastic, hopefully. So we're coming down to our hands and knees. Pad the knees. Even pad the hands if we need to. This is bird dog. So spreading into the hands. Again, little lift of the belly. When we're ready, we're taking left arm out, right leg. We're going to squeeze it in. Take it out. 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 Lovely. Keep it going. We're just sticking to the one side for 30 seconds. Lovely. Now we're going to move to the other side. Take a little break. Roll off the wrists. Take a little breather. When you're ready, we're going to come to do this on the other side. We can do this with weights. I'll go through that with you. But for now, this is what we're doing. Okay? Left leg out, right arm. We're bringing knee to elbow. So that back foot doesn't need to be hovering. It can just come lightly down to the floor, or it can stay lifted. So we can see how we feel. We might need, just for balance, a little toe tap down. Oh, lovely. Give it a little shake out. For some reason, my timer thinks we've finished. So I'm just going to reset that. Oh, give it a little shake out. So we've got 2 more left. We're going to do dead bug and plank. Dead bug. Lying on your back. Arms up high, knees bent. We're going right arm out, left leg out. Left leg out, right arm. So I'm doing this with the weights, but we don't have to. We can go just body weight. Keep pulling in the tummy to the spine. Lovely. Bring it in. Again, take a breather. Don't be afraid to sip the drinks. Lovely. And then we're going to go for a plank to finish. Now, we're going to do forearm plank because that also works the shoulders, which is a good part to strengthen. We're coming down, elbows under the shoulders, palms flat or fists. Let's take the knees back, bottom in line with the back. We want to feel a bit of action in the belly. So this is the knees down version. The knees lifted version is tuck the toes, lift the knees. You can play with both versions. This one, slightly easier. We can start in one, lift up to the other, come back down. See how you feel. Just hold the tension, but keep breathing. And there you go, finished with a plank. Let me pause the timer. So that is your first round. What you're going to want to do after that first round, take a minute, 2 minutes, shake it off, do another round. See how many you feel like. The best thing with this is if you're limited on time, we can do 1 to 2 rounds. If you've got a bit more time, we're doing 3 to 4 rounds. And we're going to keep track of how many reps we're doing in each round. But I'll talk to you in person about that. So if you want to follow this video again, just skip to the beginning and start again. You don't have to do the warm-up again, but it can be an extra little bit of cardio if you want to. It's entirely up to you. And I will see you live for your session. Hope you've enjoyed it.